Hey guys, Zelda here, and welcome to another game and another day. And we're playing Assemble with Care today. I've seen some people play it, and I thought it'd be fun. I like puzzle games, and you know, especially ones with like a story and stuff. So, and it looks like this has a story. I hope the sound and everything is good. Really hope it is. I feel a bit self-conscious about it now, but I'm pretty sure it's good. Sorry if the audio cuts out, that means I'm actually turning down something in Streamlabs or anything like that. So yeah, so let's start. Maria's Mix. That sounded suspiciously like my my vacuum cleaner. That's why I was like, wait, what? Okay. Well, that needs to go in here. I remember. Obvious. Obvious. Why is it so damn loud? Let's play it. Okay, there's more consistent sounds now. I seriously hope that that's not showing up. Okay. Now there's another check I can do in terms of sound. Yay! Sound check. Fun. Sound check. Okay. Looks like it could go down just a bit more. A tiny bit more. Is it? Testing. Okay, sorry it takes so long for me to do stuff like that. Sometimes there's just not good sound, and it's not easy to check. Let's begin.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Let's unpack. Oh, that's fun. No. Did you see that? So there was like a nice cup of coffee, and if you click escape, you can drink your whatever it is. Like, well, whatever you have. Tea, coffee, I don't know. I feel like the music is way too loud, to be honest, for a game like this, so I hope that that's better. There. Okay, so let's see what we have. Ooh. There's some clasps here. We got sunglasses.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
I'm sure you are. One earring and another earring.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
Oh, these are guitar picks turned into earrings?
My
Passport?
Not many blank pages left now.
This passport looks like a passport from Papers, Please. These aren't the same developers, right? It feels like very different in terms of style, but maybe I'm wrong.
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these.
Definitely not. You need to comb your hair. She has nothing to say about that.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Instant camera.
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
Pliers, maybe?
My
And
favorite
clothes.
overalls. These will never go out of style.
You will sometimes see a cat. Sometimes up here, sometimes down here. Sometimes they will go right in front of here. So I hope you like cats.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
You know, there's nothing wrong with ramen.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
Probably a good
My
idea.
parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
I'm like that too. I've been to New Zealand for 5 months, and every day I just want to go back. I love New Zealand.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl and a voice she was longing to hear.
A little girl, huh? Welcome to Bellariva! Oh, wow. 3, 4, how many do we have? 13. I was checked to see how long it is. I think could be nice.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect.
My kitten is asking me to pet her. So I'm petting her. But she's being a sweetheart right now. Yeah.
I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
Apparently we're not in Britain. Where is Bellarive? Or Bella... I already forgot the name of the place. Oh my god. Sometimes... but apparently maybe there are lots of people congregating from different kinds of places.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
Attention whore! my kitten is an attention whore.
I can't make it work anymore.
Yes, well, your name is not Izzy, is
I
it?
tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
I think she wants to play, but I'm playing something else. You can see her, right? She has a little paw on my arm. And I was just trying to eat me. Stop trying to eat me. You cutie, huh? Sorry. Again, this is a reason why I don't look at myself in Streamlabs, because otherwise I'm constantly looking at myself. Not because I'm so vain that I love looking at myself, it's just distracting me. Yes, everybody can see you on Twitch now. Oh, I should have a cat cam. I want a cat cam. I want like 3 cameras, but you know. So we need to fix this thing, right? Okay. Oh. Can I do something? Oh, that's nothing. Oh. Turn it around. Oh, now I'm suddenly in my... not in the correct place anymore. I clicked out of the screen. There's a lot. Oh, oh, there's more to it. Surprisingly hard for some reason.
Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Let's get the battery. There's just some old damn batteries, man. Luckily, I don't have to think about which side needs to be which at which side, so. And where's the screw? Oh, in the little pot here. Okay. Seems good. I don't want to be in the other screen. Fine, I'm just gonna do this then. Wait, can you hear me? Yeah, you can. I was like, do I suddenly have it on a different... No, I don't... Oh my god, stop. Just leave me to play my game, stupid computer. Is this not in, like, full... Yeah, it is. It's full screen. Anyway, this cassette needs to be fixed, because...
Why did you do that?
To fix the tape. Obviously. Anything else? Oh, maybe I need to put the thing. As the music box plays, we hear a voice. By your side and hold you so tight. Know that I will always love you, even though we both know.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Just look, just as carefully as the Princess Mia does in the Princess Diaries, just like.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
They are very good. They sounded very sweet.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
Losing someone is always hard.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
Give me the yo-yo. I like yo-yos.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
Are these her teeth, or is that her bottom lip? Because I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be able to fix.
I feel like that's probably gonna be a theme, isn't it? Like, she can fix things, but she can't fix people? Or emotions, or help people fix themselves?
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. A front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Sounds like you had a very bad dad. Or strict.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
I wonder what happened. I mean, kids don't throw things without reason. Okay. That's a base.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Of your family? That's what this is about, right? He doesn't want people to see the cracks in his family. This is just a, you know. I think that would be enough glue, right? This definitely needs to go here. Let's see. I need a foot. I think this might be. Oh. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
That's not fair, man. Just going through shit right now. Just like you are. But cut her some slack. Some people take longer grieving about their parents and... You know. This one would be? No. Definitely not. Ah. Yes, that one. That's the one I need. There. Oop. Sometimes you just gotta make weird sounds when you're assembling things.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
I wouldn't be using it otherwise. And it certainly doesn't look like any glue that I know of, but... Voila! Complete.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
I hope so too. I have this feeling that there's more to it, but... fixing a phone, I guess.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
I'm not a coffee person. I actually really don't like coffee, but the smell of coffee is so good. Like, it reminds me of my mom because she loves coffee. So every time I smell coffee, I'm like, my mom. And freshly baked pastries are also delicious, so.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
Hey, you sweetheart. Oh, I'm being groomed. I'm being groomed. She's a groomer. Not like that though. Not that type of groomer.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Seasoning tips? Sure. Okay. Sorry, I need to fix something before my battery runs out or something. There.
Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
This is why I want cameras, because I don't have to move them. I'm now doing it with my phone, which sucks. My phone quality is not that great. But I want to get two cameras, which are HD. With little what do you call them? Like things that you can put the camera on. Okay, so we have a rotary phone.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Can I turn it around? Yes, I can.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Stop trying to make your cafe sound better than it is. Just trying to sound like you're just trying to compensate for something. At least that's how I hear that, and I'm like, Are you though? Are you usually busier than normal? Than now? I don't know. Well, that's clearly busted.
These connections aren't quite right. I should check the wiring.
That needs to go out because it's broken. That needs to go in. Excuse me. Oh, and this one probably needs to go here, right? There.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Oh, whoop, whoop. This one is broken right here. Grab. Thank you. I thought I grabbed it before, but apparently not. They should make that a thing, by the way, that every apparatus or like... Apparatus? How old am I? Every electronic device should just use one sort of screw and not like 500. I swear. How many times I haven't taken things apart and not know where the screw went for this particular part. Well, that's done. Let me just put this down here and check out the other parts first. You never know.
Still a few parts missing.
I mean, yeah, obvious. That needs to go on here. Go in. Good. Turn it around. And I clicked out of the game again. No.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Am I doing this right? I mean, I know that the horn still needs to be on there. No, I need to turn it. Thank you very much. There. Okay, well, I was right. I was doing it right.
When I
Well, that's
handed
the
the
phone.
phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent. And the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
How is your favorite sister doing today? In fact, I have so many things on. Okay, that's better.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
No, but it didn't seem like that in the first place.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready.
Sounds like her and their sister do not have a great
Actually,
relationship.
I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Call me, maybe. Camera. A Lennox. Oh.
The next day,
Got a Canon?
I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival.
Or Sony? Canon or Sony or Nixon?
I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Helena.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Excuse you, I'm not your butler.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
Her sister, Carmen, perhaps?
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different.
I mean, that's usually what you'll see with sisters. They're similar, but very different at the same time.
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong.
Have you removed the cap? Because I've done that before. I've made the stupid mistake of keeping the cap on. So, you think that that's a beginner's mistake, but you know, I'm not a beginner at photography. I have photographed before, or done photography before. Words are hard, man. Especially, like, for me, words are the, like, I don't know how I need to talk, or how I talk at all. Why is there a screw on the front here? That's weird. Okay. Let's get the lens off. Okay, well that's not gonna happen. Need to remove this. And this one. Now we can remove that. Oh, and there's another one here on the side.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Oh, I suppose that I've probably done multiple things that are this valuable. Ah, your thing is cracked. Your mirror. There.
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Mm. Whoa. Here.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Okay, well, I assume that there's also a reason why there is this, so... Not what I was aiming for there. How come that's not in there? That's weird. Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that one. You put this back on here. Okay, and then turn it around. And put this back on here. And turn it around and put that back on here. And then put back all the screws. Okay, I don't have to click. Oh, sorry. Move. There it is.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
There. I didn't even look at the schematics actually, because I know how cameras work, because we've been taught that in school, in our photography class.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
My neighbor's girl, the neighbor that lives with me, like not live with me, but lived in the same street as me. Her name was Helena as well. But I would see it like in English. I would say Helena for some reason. I like Helena better than Helena.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
At least we know she can save up.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It
Definitely.
was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I don't think she thinks that little of her sister. I think she just has high expectations of herself and others.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
Yeah, don't do that. If you have sisters or brothers, don't just call them for money.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Nice one. Life through a lens. That's the thing though, we can only see their relationship through a lens of what people are saying, but we've never been in their life. Are we getting paid for this?
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Mm-hmm. High strung. So her sister's a type A and she's a type B, I guess?
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
I like the little sounds.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
If you don't have a sign for
I'd like to put it up
advertisement.
before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Sure. But I take it that this is where it needs to be attached to. Some glue there. This definitely needs to be on the backside because that's how you turn it on. Oh wait, I need to unscrew it first. Oh. Rotate, please. There. Remove. Looky, looky. Now this part needs to go here. Or not. Uh-huh. Okay, well, it makes sense that this is connected, though. I don't quite get why I can't put that on there. Am I just not missing something? This is just an attachment. Maybe... Nope. Like, clearly this needs to be in this little hole right here, right? Or maybe... Oh, wait. Do I have to... Ah... Every part. It's definitely gonna squeeze out though. Never going to go in that beautifully without any leakage on the side. Do not trust this game. Uh-huh. Okay.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
No shit, I was just testing it. You know what they say, like electronics need to be tested vigorously. So but I'm pretty sure that's fine now. Let's put in the screws. Put in the screws. Thank you. Rotate. It is a bit clunky in the way that the mechanics are, like how you have to turn stuff and everything. Would have been better if you could do it with like a keyboard key or something. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. And I guess that's it. Really?
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Flashes.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Apparently I have a spare part that could do that. Couldn't you have come up with that before? Now I have to remove the thing again. I guess I shouldn't have put it on, right? Rotate. No, and now it wants to rotate when I don't want it to rotate. Come on. I need to put on glue again. Oh, I need to figure out how to attach things. Maybe like so? That what you wanted?
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
What? Alright. Making a... Sorry, clicked out of the game again. Making it even more complicated, I see. I need to attach those, but how? It's like a puzzle now. So this is the one that flashes, so I think this needs to remain connected like this. That, maybe, and then that, maybe? Oh, right, I need to attach that other thing.
The whole
This
thing
one.
is supposed to light up.
This one. Because she's a cafe, right? So she doesn't... Yep, she probably maybe sells pizza and ice cream, but people are gonna come there for drinks. Yeah. That looks nice.
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
No, I don't want to rotate it. Boom. Okay, so this is adding on to the game mechanics that there already are.
The
Fine.
sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
That's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder.
Her sister?
I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Oh, was it supposed to be the cone? I like the drink better. But I guess it was supposed to be the ice cream cone. I like the drink better. Game Boy!
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her.
She beckoned for me to follow her. That sounded really weird.
She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Of course, you broke the screen. I watch these YouTube channels where they renovate or recover Game Boys and stuff, which is really cool. And they do this sort of stuff as well. Usually it's something to do with in here. That needs to go. Definitely this one. Or was it like this? Was it like this? I actually don't know. But we can also just remove everything just to be sure. That seems to be good. No. There. Okay, you can do that as well. Good to know. Good to know. So it looks like this is the one, right? Three, this is two, this is one, because the layers go like that. I think that's what they were going for. Ah, see? There was a reason why we have two of them. I'm not doing anything. Okay, so that one went crisscross. There we go. Oopsie daisy. This one went here, and then this one went here. Still saying that that it is a no. Maybe the wires. Okay, that's that. Green is good. Let's put the game in.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
I didn't mean to get that off. Let me turn it on. Oh, turn it on. Pop and play!
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Well, if there's one thing I know is how to play games. Yes! I captured a picture of a pigeon! Yes! That was fun. Well, you wouldn't want to play that for like half an hour, but like, you know, kids.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
I won't say anything.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Like that statuette thing. I told you, kids don't throw things without reason. She doesn't feel heard or seen or, well, maybe even neglected by her father.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
See?
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too.
Yeah, but, you know.
It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Maybe. Game over. Well, don't give me the achievement game over. Ah, oh, we have a watch. Momentary.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Sure. Let's turn it around. Let's get the strap off. Love always. That's probably from his wife, right? I always feel so bad for characters in games who've lost like a parent or a wife or a sister or something. Oof. Oh, thank God I don't have to.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
No. I was still working on this.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
Alright, man. There's one thing I can do is puzzle. Pretty good at puzzles. Not always, but I have been playing Zelda my entire life, so... if that says anything.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
There. Now we can put the plate back in. And now we can put this down, grab this, and then to look. Well, this looks like it needs to go here. There's ones here, okay. Oh, got clipped out of the game again. Here. Grab this. This down. Here. Down. Grab this. I don't know if what I'm doing is correct, so No. It's not what I said. Can you just put it down? I feel like this doesn't fit anywhere. Okay, well. Let me just start here. No. Okay, that doesn't work. This one does need to go here. Maybe this one needs to go here and then this one here. It's working. Good. No. No. Resume. I accidentally clicked that for some reason. That in there. Looking good. This wouldn't just be in here for no reason. Maybe it is. It's not ticking. Why isn't it ticking? Again, should have checked that before I put screws in there. Guys, I don't understand. Wait. Huh? That is... That gets too big. And this is all turning. God damn it, clicked out of the game again. I don't know, maybe I just need to put this on there and done, you know? Clearly it isn't, because it's not turning. I don't get why not, but... Here we go again. Disassembling again. Hint, please. Not joking, I can figure this out. I mean, this makes no sense that this is the thing that's wrong, you know? So there has to be something going on with this thing then. No. The clicking? My god, just... See, that's not reaching anything. I feel like that's the only way you can do it. Like, this is not gonna reach that. That's the only place that one goes. I don't think I need to do anything with this part. Am I crazy? I feel like I've done everything. But I don't know where this thing came from. Assemble with... I'm not someone who like gets stuck on like something for an hour and not will look up what's going on. Blah 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 blah. No. I want a walkthrough that is with text. It says here, going clockwise from the existing one, the angled golden cogs, which is this one, the small golden cog, which is this one, no, there, the large golden cog, which is this one, the medium silver cog, which is this one, and the small silver cog, which was the one that we already put in. Flip the mechanism over? Oh my god! I didn't even think of that. This needs to go here. Ew. I stupid. How many people actually miss that? Am I actually stupid, or did many people actually not, you know, get that? There we go. I am stupid. I should have just checked the back.
Back to Joseph. My fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Where's the
Sorry,
watch?
Maria. I have to take this.
I need to see the watch on
I'll
his
see you at the
arm.
festival tomorrow.
his wrist.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Fixin' time. We're almost done already. We're flying through this.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
Sorry
she
for
doing there?
inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money. She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
I wish I had a projector. Not a slide projector, but like a movie projector or something. So I could watch movies on my ceiling. Oh, I should do that. Let's just take it apart.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Okay, nothing on the beware electricity.
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Nothing else I can do with this right now. Okay, there is something here. What is this? Okay, this is a thing, maybe. That right? Cause like there's two in here. How is that working? Perfect.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad.
Oh, we're getting slides.
Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
I don't know. Are you just gonna get going, or?
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
No.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister.
It looked like they had a really good
The
friendship.
screws still need to be put back.
Yes, ma'am. And I had to click out of the game again.
She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
No, you're not gonna say anything about her cooking? Apparently not.
Those screws still need to be put back.
There.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
And it's time for you two to work together. Maybe you can make a town photographer or something.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
It's a hard decision. But truth will out. It always does.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible.
I
Each
wanna
stall
go.
was selling food even more delicious than the last.
I want to go.
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour? Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Sure. Oh my god. Okay. This is the top. Or the bottom, I mean. I didn't say that. Apparently. Okay. Sure. Awesome. I'll take your word for it.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Wow. Interactive gameplay, everyone. Okay, now I need the pot to be on there, I guess. 1 pint of stock. What? What's... Oh. Okay, 1 stick of something.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself. Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to
add first? Half a stick of something. Half a stick of something. Half a stick of half a carrot. Half a stick of half a carrot. So there we go. 2? 1 broccoli stalk? 1? 2? 7? I think it's 1. A handful of chopped tomatoes. And 3 wild mushrooms. 3.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
It didn't say any onion. Plenty of liquid, I think it says. Is that good? That was... She really needs to not have smudgy things. Sorry.
It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
It's getting a lot deeper than you think it is going to go. Harmony.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bellariva behind.
Bellariva. Is Bellariva in England? Is that an actual place? Bellariva. Bellariva. Bellariva is in Italy. But it does exist.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bellariva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama.
Hope she's not wearing that as a server.
Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival.
Not saying that she can't wear that, but, you know, it looks expensive and, you know, you don't want any coffee to get on that.
She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
In it. Sure, probably.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Oh. Excuse me. Apparently I have to turn it on first.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. Here's the problem.
Oh god, my cats are
Wiring isn't
having a
connected properly.
fit again. Wire isn't connected properly. Model.
That's the speed dial connected. Now we should be able to change it. I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully. It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
Never make you eat babies. Sorry. That's the thing that they did before, right? That they thought a certain record made you be like a devil worshipper or something.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
I know. Not what I'm working on, girl. This is a model what? U57B6. U57. U571. One or the other, I guess. Not what I said at all. Maybe. Maybe. With the band.
This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll have better luck with a different one.
Okay. This one, maybe? Again, no. Stop. Bend around it.
Well, it's playing in
That's
the right
better.
direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Ah, you can check that here. Okay, but...
Remain of these days, the sweetest words I've ever heard.
Bang.
What will remain of the smile?
I mean, I'd say that we...
My heart
The Nightcore version. I mean, I'm ready, but apparently the game doesn't think I am. For some reason. Oh, it says that this one's not connected. Now it is.
What will remain of these days?
Yes?
Sweetest words I've
I don't know why that wasn't connected, but... Complete.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
He does care about you.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again.
That's beautiful.
Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Good idea.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips.
Hello, darling. There she is. My older cat. He is 5 years old now. He's a sweetheart. You want to talk? Want to say anything? She's not a talkative person. Or cat. She's not a person. But maybe you can hear her purr sometime. I don't know. He is purring. I have to push her to the side, otherwise I don't have any arm room for my playing the game.
I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything,
Go call them.
but the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Just say one word. Hi. That's all you have to say. These are your parents, not some strangers. They gave birth to you. Or adopted you. Oh, I've seen TikToks of this one. Is this one really hard?
My final morning in Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave.
There, now I have arm room and you can see her.
When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screwdriving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
Was that a little mistake there? I'm sure she could be anything if she wanted, if she put her mind to it. Is that what they just said? The voice actor?
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again.
I can
This
imagine.
would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Of course. And I make it my mission to help. Let's see. Yeah, see, nothing happens. Okay. Something in here. It's these types of games that make me want to like read a book again because it's just so cozy. Like it needs to rain outside. I love it when it rains and I'm reading. Like super cozy. Oh, I clicked outside the game again. I don't know how some games do that and some games don't. Like some games you just can't click out of the thing. And others you can. Like I wonder if it's because it's not forced full screen. Should definitely check that. Like normally I like it, but like when you have to do so many screw and unscrew things and twist and turn and stuff, it can be really frustrating. See, I clicked out again. Not doing that on purpose, it just happens.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Of course. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. You putting in the effort, I'll put in the effort.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Here. Maybe? It's working.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Good. So these, I don't have to put that. Yeah. And then this picture. Oh, I probably need to glue it. No. Burn it, please. Put the ring down here. Go. No, I need to have this. Put it here. I mean, hello. Wait, is there more to this thing than I thought there is? Not really, right? I think it just held the mechanism in place on the underside. Okay, last two. Last one. Good. Okay. No. Oh, well. Oh, it should be like that. And put the little thing in.
I think that's everything back together again. I should.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight? Know that I will always love you.
That's the song from the beginning, the cassette.
We must say good night. I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you've fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Are we finally killing our parents? Ah. Apparently not. We're just fixing our suitcase?
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
History of watches. Well, that's going on here.
Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time. The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey. The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. Joseph's idea of light reading for the train.
Light reading.
It does look thorough.
Hey. At least you got something to read.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip. My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that, in my own small way, I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Dial. Do it.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Yay! We called our parents! Finally! That was a really cute game. That was adorable. And very light. I could do it in one stream, so... Normally I stream from 7 till like 11. But I guess I have a little bit more time on my hands tonight. Bella Lundgaard. Okay. I really like the voice acting too, it was really good. The music is really good. The art style was really interesting, very concept art-esque. Is there anybody in there that I'm like, I know them? No. Produced by Apple. God damn it. Always Apple. Only a phone call away. Ooh. Oh, we have an epilogue. I thought it was over. Oh my god, there's a kitten. That cattail. I hope you enjoyed the cattail. Carmen's something. Carmen's letter.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top. It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Okay.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
Oh, we're playing as Carmen at the moment. Because, yeah, the screwdriver is not yellow and black. It's green and black.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
There we go. Okay. Looks like that needs to go here.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
I know how to put the pipes together. That needs to go that way. I'm not sure if that's what I want. Okay.
much steam. Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
I imagine.
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipe.
Maybe this one needs to go here first. I mean, it looks like exact same though. Ah. Well, that's good, I think. Maybe not. Do I do this? That needs to go this way, apparently. Okay, well that's good. Okay. Okay. God. There.
Finally, no more steam.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, no. I keep thinking that clicking escape again, or like tapping escape again is gonna go back, but make it go back. But... well, this one needs this, and this one needs this, and this one needs that. Don't know exactly where they need to go, but... and I'm clicked outside the game again. Okay, well that's not it. Not quite what I wanted there. Thanks though. There, I wanted to remove these. There. Move that. There we go. That makes more sense. Nope. And have to click outside it again. I don't know where.
Finally, no more steam.
Need to go here. Yes. Ah. There we go. It needs... this needs to be turned around. No. It's not supposed to go in like that. Oh. See. So things need to be connected. Okay. Well, this needs to go here. And, ooh. It goes down a little bit deep. That one there. Okay. No. That one. Oh, well, it did it automatically correctly. Okay. This is a little bit of a puzzle. But these need to go in here anyway. I did not say that! I did not say pull it out. God damn it.
Finally, no more steam.
Okay. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. How about no? How about no? I need to do that. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So the coffee... oh, stop! Stop! Coffee is 3. The coffee cup. So. Really? Well, I didn't even do that on purpose. Close that up. Put that back in. Turn that around. Put this back on here. Put the screws back in. And that one. Put that one in there. Put the screws on the back. That was a little bit harder, but not too hard. They can make it harder. It wasn't too hard.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
That's steam. Seems to be working correctly.
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Ooh, are we gonna make? We're gonna make coffee. Cool. I have never made coffee before, so I'm gonna suck at this. Isn't it like you press it in there, and then you put the thing under here, and then you press the thingy? I'm doing it right. That's coffee. And then
Smells delicious.
I know
Now
it smells
can I get some
delicious, but I don't like coffee, so I wish I did. Uh-huh. What? What? I mean, you can't really do much with this shit, though. There.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
Looks like a snake. There. There. That's not an espresso machine, though. That's a coffee. Joel cookies. Don't know who Joel is,
I
but
was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hope she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur, she didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
yeah, you like my
I'll
heart?
admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse.
I drew a heart.
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one.
Heart.
I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
Yay. That's fun. Coffee break. Ah, this is where. See, there we go. That's where all the things were. Oh well, too late now. So, well, that's it. I am going to close out the video for now. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.